Welcome to 30-minute meals, where I show you recipes that take less than into bite-sized pieces and marinating it with Shaoxing wine, soy sauce, cornstarch, salt, and a little bit of oil. Give that a mix and let it sit while you chop bell peppers and onions into petals, and finally mince ginger and garlic. For the sauce, combine beef stock, light and dark soy sauce, oyster sauce, ketchup, sugar, MSG, black pepper, Sichuan peppercorn powder, white pepper, and cornstarch. In a wok with a little oil, sear the beef on all sides for a few minutes, then set that aside while you saute the garlic, ginger, and the vegetables. When it's slightly translucent, add back the beef and pour the sauce. Once thickened, finish it with some sesame oil, and that's it. Enjoy! Welcome to Low and Slow, where I show you recipes that take a little time and care. Start by prepping the veggies by peeling and chopping carrots and potatoes, mincing onions and garlic, and slicing bell peppers into petals. Now slice beef chuck into bite-sized chunks and season with salt and pepper. Sear the beef on high heat, and once it's nice and browned on all sides, remove it and saute the onions and garlic in the same pot. Once translucent, go in with tomato paste and cook it out for a few minutes before adding pate, which will make the caldereta nice and rich. Pour in crushed tomatoes, add back the beef along with some bay leaves, and top it off with beef stock. Season with fish sauce, soy sauce, oyster sauce, and sugar, and add some halved Thai chilies if you like it spicy. Let that simmer low and slow for 3 to 4 hours until the beef is super tender. While that's simmering, fry carrots and potatoes until browned, and add it to the caldereta along with the bell peppers and green olives. Add in some frozen peas at the end, and once it's warmed through, serve it with hot rice, and that's it. Enjoy! Welcome to 30-minute meals, where I show you recipes that complain about the beef to broccoli ratio. Start by thinly slicing beef flank against the grain and marinating it with baking soda, which will make it nice and tender, Shaoxing wine, soy sauce, oyster sauce, salt, sugar, cornstarch, and oil. Let that marinate for 20 minutes while you make the sauce by combining beef stock, light and dark soy sauce, oyster sauce, sesame oil, sugar, and white pepper. Now mince ginger and garlic and prep the broccoli by cutting it off the stem and blanching it for 45 seconds. In a ripping hot wok with oil, saute the beef in one layer, making sure it gets a nice sear. Set the beef aside and saute the garlic and ginger with a little more oil until fragrant. Deglaze with Shaoxing wine and stir for a few seconds. Now add the beef and broccoli to the wok along with the sauce and stir fry for a couple of minutes before adding a cornstarch slurry to thicken it up. Plate it up and serve with a hot bowl of rice, and that's it. Enjoy! Welcome to 30-minute meals, where I show you recipes that take less than 30 minutes to make. Today, we're slicing onions and finally mincing ginger. In a pan, combine water, instant dashi, sugar, sake, mirin, and soy sauce. Mix and bring that to a simmer, and once the sugar is dissolved, add the minced ginger and the sliced onions. Cook that for 5 minutes or so to soften up the onions a little bit before adding thinly sliced beef. Let that cook until the beef is no longer raw, and serve it on top of a bed of hot rice, which I hope you made ahead of time. Garnish with an onsen tamago, green onion, pickled ginger, and some togarashi. And that's it. You have dinner in less than 30 minutes. Enjoy!